All right, next day, just stopped at the Westgate for business purposes at Trooper Thursday, taking the monorail back to the Strip. So after I finished playing yesterday, 10,005.17 hours. And in those 10,005.17 hours, I've made $140,879. So that's about $14.08 per hour. I know everyone loves the magical number of 10 big blinds an hour, which would be about 25, considering there's a bunch of 1-2 and a bunch of 1-3. But nope, 14.08 per hour. That's actually including everything, all those mixed games, the PLO, the free rolls. I could take that out though. I think I've only had one winning session in a game that wasn't Hold'em. I lost every single mixed game, every Omaha 8 session. I think I made money in one PLO session in Borgata in 2019. So in 1-2, $43,558 in 2,679.52 hours. And that's about $16.26 an hour. In 1-3, I've made $95,229 in 7,159.4 hours. That's $13.30 per hour. Not just more blinds per hour in 1-2, but more money in absolute terms in 1-2. So if you combine the 1-2 and the 1-3, it's $138,787 in 9,838.92 hours. $14.11 per hour.
I'll do it.
So I'm really proud of that 14.08 per hour. There's only one job in my life I had that paid more than that. All of the hourly jobs paid less. And the full-time job I had, when you consider how many hours it was, which they lied massively about, it's barely more than 14.08 per hour. But the number I'm much more proud of is the 10,000 hours. It's not easy to stay in poker. Bally's occasionally has a free roll. We had one, there's actually one coming up Monday, but we had one in January. You had like 8 to 10 weeks to play 50 hours, which entered you into the free roll. Not that it's free, but that's what I call it. So to check your hours, they would put up leaderboards. So they couldn't put anyone's name up there. They would put your player's card number and how many hours. So that was your way to check. So if you get a card made at a Caesars property, there's this long number. I think it's 11 digits. And if I made one right now, and someone else was the next person to make one, that person's number would be one number higher. Let's say I was number 500, the next guy is 501. So you could tell how old someone's player's card is, which is a pretty good indicator of how long they've been in poker. So I don't even feel like I've been in poker that long. I'm 31, and I got my card made in 2014. Like, people who played poker in like the 90s before it was No Limit Hold'em, like to me, that's being in poker a long time. I looked at the top 100 names for that January Bally's free roll, the top 100 card numbers. So a number lower than mine is a card that was made before mine. That person was playing in Caesars properties, not necessarily poker, but that card was made before mine. In the top 100, my card was the 16th oldest. 84 of those top 100 hours earners for that Bally's January free roll tournament had their player's card made after I did. A lot of people had cards made before me. They're not in poker anymore. A ton of people playing today are very new to the game. There are people who are playing right now every day. They weren't playing 3 years ago, and they won't be playing in a year and a half. Poker is really, really transient. And people who have been playing consistently for a very long time, that's quite an accomplishment. So the 14.08 per hour is great for me. I could definitely be playing better, but I made about half of that when I was, the thing between life and death when I was a lifeguard. I made about half of that when I was cleaning up garbage in the movie theater. I made about 2/3 of that when I was doing backbreaking work at UPS, and I was barely getting paid more than that when I was working in IT, and I was in charge of a hospital's labor and delivery software programs. So I'm proud of the 1408, but more so that I've managed to not go broke and continue playing. This 10,000 hours started about 10 years ago, and I'm still playing every day.